super quick vid on how to find the gradient of a line segment. So you're probably familiar with the gradient equation of gradient, which we often call m, and m equals rise over run. But what does that actually mean? So rise is steps up, y-axis, and run steps across. Steps across. So that's related to the x-axis, right? So if we first look at AB, we can say, okay, well, from A to B, we have to go how many steps across? 1, 2, 3, 4 steps across. And then how many steps up? 1, 2, because these are each 2 steps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So we can kind of connect it like so. And we could check that. Well, the rise was 10, where we are here. Subtract, actually, 10, subtract 2. So that's right. And this one is our 3, subtract -1. 3 take -1 is the same as 3 plus 1, so that's 4. So right, I meant to do this in pink. So that means our rise over run equals, in this case, 8. And this is our gradient of AB over 4 should I say, which just equals 2. Now what about our next one? What about our line C? Well, for line C, our rise is subtract 1, subtract 2, subtract 3, subtract 4, -4, and our run is +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +7. 7. So for MCD, our rise over run just equals our rise, -4, divided by our run, 4, which equals -1. And so that means that for every step across, we go in x, we go down 1. So we go from x equals 0 to x equals 1, and we go from y equals 8 to y equals 7. And for this one, a gradient of 2 means that every step we go across, for example, from 0 to 1 in x, we have to go up 2 steps, from 4 till 6. So that's essentially how you find it. And you might see some people talking about the 2-point formula. 2-point formula. And that's just, you call this point x2, y2, and you might call this point x1, y1, and you'd say that the gradient, this is not a good color, you'd say that the gradient equals, we're talking about this here, the gradient equals the rise, y2 minus y1, divided by the run, x2 minus x1. And so, for example, this was x2 minus x1, and this was y2 minus y1. So yeah, that's how you find the gradient of a line segment.